Hello and welcome to Full Focus, where law and news intersect. I'm Crystal Parham. Trump campaign has gone crazy, immigration crazy. We all know the rhetoric. Build a wall. Keep out the Mexicans. Keep out the Muslims. All Mexicans are rapists. They're taking our jobs. It's crazy. But can Trump actually do this? He's running on this platform. Is it actually legal? Today we have with us Carla Prosper. She's an immigration attorney practicing in New Jersey, and she has something to say about this. Hello, Carla. Welcome to the show.
Hi, Crystal. Thanks for having me.
So what do you make of this Trump speak about building a wall? Is that even legal? Is that something that we can do in our democracy?
Because he's inciting hate, and we live in a country where we're all in this together, a very diverse nation. And what purpose would it serve to have a wall between Mexico and the United States? To isolate each other, separate but equal?
Right. So let's just say he gets in November, right? That's like, I guess, the worst case scenario. Let's say he gets in November. What will be the first thing he would have to do in order to get this wall built and to get this legislation passed?
Well, first he'd have to find a way to fund it. He'd have to find a way to convince Congress that this is necessary for the United States security. This becomes perhaps an issue of national security versus immigration at this point.
And what about in terms of our laws, the immigration laws? Is there a provision where you can just ban, pro se, like anyone?
No, I think at this point, United States citizens would have standing to sue on the basis that of equal protection, that some immigrants are allowed to bring in their relatives versus others. This is a country which protects freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and I believe that his bans could be challenged on all of those grounds.
And the other thing was, at one point, Ted Cruz on the campaign trail was talking about doing roving patrols of Muslim neighborhoods. What do you think about that from an immigration perspective, an equal protection perspective?
It is problematic because individuals who do not, their privacies could be violated and placed in removal proceedings, but it's something that's been seen before. Immediately after 9/11, certain Muslim nationalities or people of certain faiths had to register with USCIS. So, immigration-wise, the consequences would be severe for families who don't have the same rights as U.S. citizens.
Another question is, Trump and Cruz are touting mass deportations, okay? Like, how would that work? I mean, I know you work in deportation proceedings. They're pretty horrific, I imagine. Explain how a deportation proceeding works and how that would work if they were going to deport, like, almost all the Muslims or all the Mexicans or all the illegals.
It's not foreseeable that a mass deportation could take place, because although aliens don't have a right to an attorney, they do have a right to go before a judge and defend their right to reside in the United States. At the present moment, the courts are backlogged. There's not enough judges, not enough trial attorneys. There aren't enough visas to issue to cases that have been granted. So even if they were to start a mass deportation program, it would take years and so many resources to deport these families. It's just not possible.